Thank you, Mr. President and Secretary, for giving me this opportunity to share a few reflections today. I'm grateful for the space and the trust. Listening to Father Philip speak about dream reminds me of one important truth. When adults care deeply, children find direction. And that actually brings me to what I want to talk today, because be it rehabilitation, education, mentoring, or parenting, it all boils down to one question. How do we really see children when their behavior shifts? I don't know if this talk will give you answers, but it might become a turning point in how we see children. Good evening, my dear fellow Rotarians. I want to start today not with lecture nor advice, but with a pause. Just a pause. Because whenever we talk about children and behavior, we usually rush to answers very quickly. But psychology says behavior asks for something else first. It asks us to pause, be curious before we correct. Let me ask you something. Have you ever looked at a child or a teenager and thought, this is not how he used to be? He was open before, now he is silent. He was focused, but now very distracted. He was respectful, but now he is reactive. And suddenly we ask ourselves, what went wrong? Who influenced him or her? Why is he behaving like this? But here is a gentler question I want to offer you today. What might he be trying to tell us without words? You see, children don't wake up one day and decide to be difficult, especially teenagers. Teen behavior doesn't change because values disappear. It changes because something inside becomes too big for them to hold. Pressure, confusion, comparison, fear of disappointing, fear of being judged, fear of not fitting in. And when children don't know how to say that I am overwhelmed, they show it through their behavior. Here is something we don't talk about enough. Behavior is not rebellion. It is regulation. A child who is angry may be trying to protect his dignity. A child who withdraws is trying to avoid the shame. A child who distracts themselves may be soothing his anxiety. A child who lies may be trying to remain safe. This doesn't mean there should be no boundaries. Don't misunderstand me. It means the behavior is not the whole story. Let me ask all of us who are parents, grandparents, teachers, leaders, etc. When a child behaves in a way we don't like, what is our first response? Do we correct, lecture, warn them, compare, threaten consequences? And have you noticed the more we do these things, quieter children become? And this silence is not improvement. Silence becomes self-protection. Children are constantly asking one silent question inside them. Is it safe to be me here as I am? And if the answer to this question feels like you are not safe, only if you behave you are safe, then honesty disappears and secrecy begins. Here is the untold truth. Children today are not lacking discipline. They are lacking spaces where their confusion is allowed. They are growing up fast on the outside but still learning on the inside. And when adults panic, children hide. When adults shame them, they retreat. But if adults pause, children breathe. So what actually helps here? Not perfect parenting, not strict control, not constant monitoring either. What helps is regulated adults. What do you mean by that? Adults who can pause before reacting, listen without interrupting, set limits without humiliating them, Say not now without rejecting them. Hold silence without rushing to fix them. Children don't need us to have all the answers. What they need is to be steady. And just as important, what should we avoid? Let's be honest with ourselves. Let's not shame their curiosity. Let's not punish their honesty. Let's not turn their mistakes into labels. Let's not confuse their fear with discipline. Let's not rush children into adulthood before they are ready. Because when children feel watched instead of understood, they don't become responsible. They become careful and secretive. As Rotarians, we often speak about service above self. Today, I wonder if one of the greatest services we can offer the next generation is this: to be adults who are safe enough for children to grow honestly around us. Not adults who control every step, but adults who can say, I may not like your behavior, but I am still here for you. And that sentence changes their life. Let me leave you with one final thought. If behavior is a message, are we listening? Or are we only correcting the tone? Because when children feel heard, behavior softens. And when they are not heard, behavior gets louder until someone finally listens to them. And that's why what we heard from Father Philip about dream matters so deeply. Father Philip did not begin by correcting children. He began by listening, by pausing, by seeing what children were trying to say through their behavior. And when adults choose to listen like that, children don't have to shout through their behavior anymore. So, before I end, let's do what we did at the beginning. Not advice, not answers, just a pause. Thank you for pausing with me.